Hey, what is up YouTube? In this video, you are going to learn about the top 10 free mobile city building games in 2020. From the idle city building clickers to the in-depth games similar to City Skylines on your phone, this list will cover it all. Speaking of City Skylines on your phone, stick around to the end of the video for a special bonus on how to play City Skylines on your mobile device. Anyway, let's get into the video. First up on the list, we have My Idle City by Ad Quantum Games, a city builder and idle clicker hybrid that was recently released with the only resource you have to worry about being money. The game has a low poly simplistic design and a promise to grant you the ability to build the city of your dreams. Although, with My Idle City being an idle city clicker, it is said to become boring after playing it for a long while, with wait times and in-app purchases. But that'll be up for you to decide when playing this offline city building tycoon. Taking the better half of My Idle City, we have Bit City at number 9. Another low poly simplistic city builder without the tedious wait times of an idle clicker like the last time. In Bit City, you will be able to build a bustling pixel city with personal cars, planes, and boats, along with famous landmarks. This game actually contains a lot of depth, and with it being made by the same people who were behind Tiny Tower, Pocket Frogs, and Disco Zoo, you know that this game will keep you content for hours of gameplay. And from personal experience, this one's actually a pretty fun one. Speaking of fun mobile city building games that I have actually played, next up we have Forge of Empire, Build a City by Inno Games. Build your empire and journey through the ages with this award-winning strategy game on your mobile device. This game promises that you will be able to build your city and develop it from the Stone Age to the future, covering all of the necessary aspects of a good, in-depth city builder, and coming from a respectable brand known for their online PC game, Forge of Empires. It is almost certain that this game will leave you hooked for hours. Moving on to the number 7 spot, we have City Mania, Town Building Game by Gameloft. City Mania is another mobile city building game and the only one on this list so far that doesn't have a low poly animation style. The game challenges you to build, expand, and customize a city of which every decision is yours. I have not played this game myself, but it looks pretty good, and the reason it isn't higher on the list is due to the dozens of weird animated characters that pop up in the game that you need to interact with in order to proceed. I don't know, but if it does look like your thing, I would definitely check it out. Moving on to the number 6 spot, we have City Island 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 by Sparkling Society Games. The City Island mobile series has been going on for quite a while now, and it's one that I'm sure many of you have actually heard of. As you can probably tell, these games allow you to build a city on an island. There's no internet required, and there are 5 of these games to choose from, so I would definitely recommend at least checking it out. Now, the one problem with these games is that there's not a lot of depth to any of them, but the simplicity is worth it. Next up, we have another simple city builder called My City Entertainment Tycoon by Nanobit Software. In our number 5 spot, My City is probably our first look at a legitimate urban city builder that can be compared with something similar to a mobile sim city. Your job in this game is to grow a city, like always, and make sure your citizens are happy. You can also earn rewards and unlock landmarks along the way. My City looks aesthetically pleasing, but this game can sometimes feel very mobile with the wait times and the collection of resources. Another con would be that the buildings take a lot of space compared to how much land you actually have to build on. But if these really cool casinos are something that you may be interested in, then this is the game for you. Moving on, we have Designer City 2 by Spear Games Studio. Designer City 2 is probably the most realistic city builder on the list, from the urban city style to the city managing properties. There is a vast area for you to build on, and no two cities you build will look alike. The ratio of building size to map size is very good compared to the last game, meaning that you will be able to build an actual sprawling metropolis. This is the first game on the list to have an incredible variety of building types such as houses, condos, apartments, skyscrapers, and commercial buildings to choose from. Heading into the top 3 picks on the list, we have Megapolis, Big Town Tycoon Sim by Social Quantum. Megapolis is another really good mobile city builder that contains a lot of unique features, like building your own industrial complex or building your own military base. Known to be a true economic game based on the rules of the international market, but also the perfect way to build your very own metropolis, I'd say this game looks pretty cool. The only current cons with this game are the wait times and the sort of pay-to-play style with many in-app purchases. Moving on to the number 2 spot on the list, we have Citytopia, Build Your Own City by Atari. Citytopia is one of the best city building games you can find on mobile right now, and is definitely my favorite mobile city building games personally. Besides a mobile city Skylines, of course, but we'll get to that in the end. Citytopia lets you build a huge city in a very fun manner. One thing that makes this city builder unique is its mission log, which lets you complete fun missions for your city. So if you like a little competition while building your city, then this game's for you. And finally, at our number 1 spot, we have SimCity Build It by Electronic Arts, or EA Games. The mobile city builder that everyone knows and loves, and now with endless possibilities. Probably the most widely known city builder on the list, and for good reason. It's hard to describe, but it is simply the best mobile city building game on the market right now. You have the ability to build massive cities however you want, and even connect with other players in the game. Besides, who doesn't love SimCity? Okay, so that is it for the list, guys. The top 10 mobile city building games as of 2020. And since you made it this far, let's get into that bonus I was talking about earlier. Okay, so have you ever wanted to play that popular PC game City Skylines on your phone? Well, the bonus video right here contains a step-by-step instruction to actually playing City Skylines on your mobile device right now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in that video.